Alright everyone, welcome back to the Gold Race here on the Blue Belly Gaming channel. Let's go ahead and take stock of where we're at. If folks have forgotten, we're looking at about 8,000 food. We've got 295 tools, 210 clothes, and the number that we care a lot about is right here, gold bars, 544. So hopefully, whoa, not that, hopefully we can bring that number up in this episode. We're sitting here the summer of 32, so we will play until the spring of 34. Now, you might remember last time we left off, we put in these quarries over here. We've got 5 workers in each. We're cranking out some gold ore that will hopefully make its way over to this, which at this point is cranking out gold bars at a constant rate, which is where we want to be. Excuse me for 1 minute. Alright, so we've got a tunnel here going through, getting our traffic coming from this western part of the town into the town center. Let's check on our family ratio. Yeah, so we've got a lot more homes than families because I built these and because I built all of these. Now the logic behind that was that I wanted to have people over here to be miners. It's quite a few, it's 20 workers, so I thought let's put in enough housing, and if you look, a lot of these, it's 1 miner and 1 student. So they didn't pair off in quite the way that I may have preferred, so that we could have more family units, but we're doing great on our amount of labor, and I'm hoping that we can continue producing a good bit of resources, a good many resources. We've got this medieval school here. We've got our little schoolhouse somewhere in the middle, I thought is where I put it. And I'm drawing a blank. There it is. Well, this one's full, and this one is at 21 students. The medieval schoolhouse is bigger. So let's check and see what we've got in here. Wheat, grapes, hops, and olives. I think we could certainly go for some wheat. Let's take a look at what we've already traded for. So we have oats and cabbage and peas and quince and squash, turnips, tomatoes, peaches. So we could do grapes, and then we'd be able to make wine. We could do hops, which I believe is for the beer making something or other, which I don't know if I want to get involved with that. We could get olives. Let's look and see what our buying power looks like here. I'd like to have, at very least, the wheat. So let's see. I don't even know, and rather than try to do a bunch of mental math while I'm live on the video, I think I'm just going to go ahead and plug in these numbers and see what our, like I said, what our buying power is. Okay, so 99.70. Let's go ahead and get all 3 of these seeds, and then we'll drop this down. We'll be paying 10 extra, so let's do that, and then 50 of these flowers. Alright, so wheat, grapes, and olives coming down. Great. And we're not going to mess with the hops right now. Not too worried about those. You can be done. But we definitely need to make some progress with another agricultural region. Now that we have these 3 new seed sets, like I said, I want to keep this circle a little bit here. You know, maybe bring down the agriculture. Actually, I think I'll do that right now. Give ourselves a line of limitation there, and we can put some more fields in here. But then I think maybe, I don't know that there was something I heard through the grapevine that uh, there's an area of effect for mines and quarries, and I don't know if it negatively would affect. But I was thinking maybe I could put some fields over here. That would be another opportunity for food production. I don't really want to put fields over here since we've got these couple of zones. I guess we could maybe make a little kind of farming community up there. There's a lot of options. Sorry, I keep zooming around the map. I'm just trying to strategize. You know, we've got all this land down here too that would be interesting. It's pretty far from city center, but we might be able to still do something with it. Maybe another pod here, just outside of the reach of that one. Something along those lines. I don't want to overdevelop this map, but it does seem like, I mean, we're in year 32, so maybe putting some more fields over here does make sense. But until we get to that, I definitely, at very least, want to put in, let's see, let's do, yeah, 8 by 11s. We'll do 3 of these here. Because there's this big granary here, I may want to put in, I mean, that's not that far to walk for these workers. I've definitely made people walk farther in other playthroughs. Boy, the visibility in this episode. We started in summer and it was nice and clear, but I swear it would rain through the entire fall and now it's snowing in winter. It's so hard to see what I'm looking at. It's hard to decide what to do when you can't even see. But that's what we love about it. If it didn't have weather, it would be lacking. So we've got 2,500 flowers. I thought about doing some perfume production, but I do like being able to trade flowers. We've got 500 in that one. Let's go ahead and put some flowers in here just to have them on hand in case there are things that we want to trade for. We'll have those. We've got 3,000 value in diamonds down here, so that's good. I'm liking that we're sitting around 12,000 in food, and we're adding 3 new fields, so that's good. So once we get these houses in, I don't know how much more I want to expand the population, to be honest. I know that sounds silly to be like done expanding the population with, well, I'm not saying I will be done with it, but I don't know that I want to do another major like downtown expansion. What we could do, this would be crazy, but what we could do is move this. Like remove all these buildings, and then we could push the downtown another 2 blocks, or whatever that is, would be a town block. We could push that down here so there'd be people closer to there. I mean, I could leave the hunting cabin here because it could still get all this. I don't know, maybe we wouldn't have to move it. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm just strategizing out loud. Why? Oh, because we switched it to that. Alright, let's switch her back. And we've got 3 people in here. Do we have any fodder thatch now? Maybe I could switch that back over. Nope. Never mind then. Wow, we've got such good food variety. This is cool. We've got 700 candles. All right. How are we doing on these? This one's at 40%, 48%, 58%, 60%. This is good. We should be able to go one at a time. Once this gets down to like single digit percentages, probably like 5%, I'll go ahead and rip this out and I'll do this. So we'll need 48 wood and 64. So 64 times 4, we're looking at about 250-ish. And what did I just say? We have 700. So that's good. That'll get us those. We're losing people due to old age, but that's sort of to be expected. So this one's making firewood over here. What's our fuel limit's at 1,000. We've got some production. Wow. Yeah, we have over 600 lumber, so that's fine if that does logs. I don't know. So we're good on health, and our happiness is okay. I wonder if building. We've got this tiny little cemetery here. I wonder if finding another location to put in a cemetery would be advantageous for our community. Like maybe I'll put a cemetery up here like this, and I'll put another one of Red's chapels. Will it let me put one over here? It will not. Let's do that one. Okay, we've got some gold bars hanging out up here. Kind of strange that they would have made their way up there instead of here. Oh boy, look at this storage, all full. We've got 6 of these bad boys all filled up. I've got quite a bit of silver ore. This is getting full as well. I've got quite a bit of silver ore. So we're making copper, we're making iron, we're making gold. We've got so much copper ore. Very interesting. We've got a lot of... When did that get here? Okay, we already have goats. I don't think I need cows, so no thanks. Appreciate you stopping by. Alright. Feel like we don't have like a... Oh, summer. We probably missed it, but we'll go ahead and put wheat in one. Oh, and the other 2 are orchards, you dingus. Okay, let's do this. They're going to take forever anyway, so we'll just go ahead and put them down. Orchard cannot be placed in this location. Oh yeah? It's interesting. It let me put a... Oh, whatever. We're going to do that, and we're going to do one as grapes, and the other as olives. And we are going to put in... So there's something there. Can we see it? Is it just the hill? Huh. I bet I could have flattened that. Oh well, it's fine. I think that's where we want to be. Alright. So we've got goats here, 14 goats here. We've got 13 goats there. We've got a bunch of leghorns in there. Sheep in those 2 pastures. More leghorns, more goats. I think I'm going to do fields here. More fields. I don't know if they'll get any wheat this year, but moving along, moving along. Okay, what'd you bring us? Cows and goats. Um, so we've got goats giving us milk, but maybe Frisian cows would be good. Let's go ahead and get. Let's go ahead and get 4 cows. Even though I just said I wasn't gonna do that. You know, when opportunity comes a knocking. Oh boy, that'll be a lot of cows. But I think what I'll do is 2 smaller ones. Okay, get another pastor here. This should, did that help with happiness? Didn't seem to. Bummer. Alright. Well, let that's so that's not passable. Interesting. This game can be finicky, not gonna lie. It can be finicky. What are we full on? We're full on minerals. No, we're not. We're definitely not full on minerals. So these are huge, and this one's 70% full. Gotta love that. Alright. Late autumn 33. Are we getting any of these apples in now? 224. That's I have to say that did not pan out how I anticipated. Like, what's this getting cherries? 1200. See, that is what this was supposed to be for apples. I just didn't set it up right. It really does best, I've learned, if you level the area and start fresh. I mean, what did it take? Two years? Not even full like calendar years, but a couple seasons. Um, yeah, that's definitely the way to do it moving forward. Definitely. All right, 13,000 food is okay. I mean, we're in early winter. When we come out of the winter, we're not going to still be at 13,000. So that's a little disconcerting, but hopefully we'll be all right. I'm going to go ahead and open these up as well. I don't want to do massive expansion, but I want to make sure that we fill in that part of the city. Look at all that copper ore. Oh my word. Got 105 families and now only 98 homes. Okay, well, those 3 houses will help with that balance. It's amazing you take a season or 2 off and don't build housing and it blows up like that. This is cool. I like these granaries. This is a neat little town, I think, we've got going here. Oh, that's funny. I only have this one person working the coal mine still. Actually, we're going to end up in trouble. Better put. What? Okay. Fine. We'll do that. Get some more coal coming in. Alright, and do we have 2 people in this copper foundry? Let's go ahead and bump that. Iron's plodding along fine. I don't think we have a ton of excess iron. Gem cutter's doing that. The gem cutter's busy now. It started off having to wait, but now plenty busy. Creamery. Alright, see if we can put another person in the creamery. Put another person in the apiary. What do you not have enough of? Flax. You're out of flax. Okay. You're making stuff out of linen. Oh boy. Let's do... We should have wool and leather. Let's do that. Let's check in on our fibers. This is kind of disturbingly low. Okay. So there's plenty of linen. That other one will be busy. Okay, we've got 594 wool. Perfect. What's our leather situation? Are we only... I missed it. I'm going to have to do it by name. We've got 42 leather. Okay. So, once our cows are, like, up and running, then they'll produce leather when they kill a new cow. I'm actually going to put 2 people in there. I don't usually do that. But I'm going to do it now because, one, we have the labor for it. Dang it. See, this is... it's not going to let me split them. I'm going to have to move them here when this one's built and then split them off once we have enough. That's okay. It's fine. I don't mean to say that like I'm complaining. Alright, so we don't need cherry seeds. We've got cherries coming in, but spinach and beans, I think we'll take those. Alright, let's double check. I don't think we have spinach or beans. Spinach or beans. Okay, great. So, let's see here. We'll do these first. That gets us a bunch of the way there. Do the sapphire. So we need 450. Got plenty of flowers. Might as well do that. Alright, great. So, thank you, Seed Merchant. That should do us for now. So, spinach and beans. Spinach and beans. There were some of these that I have doubled up. I'll leave the oats doubled up. Tomato, flax, cabbage, squash, cabbage. Okay. Alright. So the other thing I was thinking was I could do fields back here. What is it? Late spring. We're not going to get those fields in this time around anyways. But I do want to have them in the process of being built. Alright. I know that's sort of triggering to some people that I laid that out. So shoddily. So shoddy. But yeah, so we'll do 2 in there. We're gonna, so that'll be 9. Really? I think you need 10 to split. Interesting. Well, let's just move them for now, and we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So once they get these built, I'll just finish this off. Now that's going to be too far to walk for people living up here to walk all the way down here. So maybe I'll put in some of Red Ketchup's country homes along this road. That would be cool. We're gonna do, let's start down here. 1, skip 2, skip 2. Oh, it's summer 34. Okay, time to end that episode. 2. Skip 2. Alright. And now we want to put these in because these are nice little storage areas. These are filling in where we skipped, if you didn't catch on to my plan here. These storage areas will fill up super fast, but what did I do there? Did I? Oh, I forget. Okay, I'll just leave it. All right, so we are going to leave it here in the summer of 34, and I will come back and regale you with the next episode very soon. Thanks so much for watching. If you're enjoying following the series, please drop a like on the video and share the whole kit and caboodle, the whole series with your friends who play Banished. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.